Hey everyone, Wiggles here. This is a quick video showing you how to kill the Act 1 boss in Path of Exile 2. His name is Count G, and oh man is he difficult. Alright, let's get ready. His first phase is really easy, but once you kill his first phase, he'll start morphing into a big wolf, and it will regenerate all his health again. So he pretty much has 2 full health bars in this fight, and when you're down on the last half of the second health bar, the fight ramps up. So I highly recommend you try to kill him as soon as possible when that happens. There's a lot of obvious attacks he does. Like he does several ice attacks that take a long time to get off. You'll notice that he'll charge up some bolts and then he'll throw out all these frost bolts. You'll notice that the ground will get cold near you, so just try to avoid that every time, especially when he's channeling it, because it's going to explode and turn into frost spikes. There's also a starfall moment. You just dodge all those starfalls or else you're going to be completely screwed and you're most likely have to restart. And then at the last phase, when he's really close to dead, the starfall gets more intense, and that difficult starfall will carry on no matter where you are in the fight. He has classic wind-up attacks, just things that will hit in an arc, so evading, pressing spacebar, just jumping around kind of thing is really handy for that. I started getting way further in the boss fight when I started kind of poking at him and then dashing away, poking at him, dashing away, because a lot of his attacks actually take a while to get off, and some of them, they're pretty obvious that you have a lot of time to attack him when he's channeling it. For instance, that ice attack, if it's not in melee range of him, you should be pretty safe to just go full out on him. And then if you get to that fog scene, you're actually pretty lucky there, because if you kill those mobs, you have a good chance of getting extra health charges for your health potion. And initially I thought I would just leave those mobs be, because I realized if I didn't attack them, then they would all disappear by the time the boss gets back. But it makes the fight way harder if you let them stack up like that. They'll start body blocking you into the fog, and my monk wasn't even able to vault over them. So I highly recommend you try to kill them as soon as possible, but also note that the boss comes running at you every 2 or 3 seconds. It's always the same amount of time in between. And for this, if you do have a shield, I highly recommend you use a shield, because every 2 seconds I was able to hold the raise shield button, face the boss, and then when I faced the boss and he hit me, it did nothing. So for that fight, I really recommend just going try to get as much AoE damage as possible and hold your shield up. As much AoE damage as possible and hold your shield up. Because he does do it a very obvious couple seconds. And if you kill the mobs, then you'll get extra shield charges. So yeah, mostly you want to be dodging around. And yes, I do highly recommend you get cold resistance. But chances are, if you're already here, you might have not known that. You might have got fire resistance or lightning resistance like I did. But the cold resistance definitely helps when you're getting hit by those big frost attacks. And sometimes he'll land up that big slam attack with the big AoE circle right after a frost attack, so you'll be frozen in place and you have nowhere to move, and then he'll just slam down on you like he did to me on this fight. The true trick is to try to kill him as soon as possible when he's near the end of his life, because the boss ramps up in difficulty. I will admit, this is a really difficult fight, and that's partly why I'm making this video. I really hope this video helped you out though. Please give this video a like if it did. Tell YouTube it's a good video so it could be shown to more people like yourself. And please subscribe to my channel to see more great Path of Exile 2 tutorials just like this. I just got back in the game after having my account locked, so I'm catching up to everybody, but I'm definitely going to be making tons of tutorials here. Thanks for watching everyone. Have a great day. Cheers.
Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish.